All right, guys, in this video, we are going to be showing you how to do due diligence, how to analyze a city and niche in less than 10 minutes. If you don't know who I am, my name is Nick Wood. I've been doing this business model since 2016. And when we say this business model, we mean the business model of picking a city and niche, building a website, ranking the website, and renting it out to a local business owner. We call it digital real estate. We call it rank and rent. We call it website rental, whatever you want to call it. That is the model we're talking about. And today I've got with me, I've got Ryan Dalton. Ryan Dalton has been doing this. How long have you been doing this, Ryan?
3 years.
Been doing this 3 years. He is now making, I'm going to let him tell you last month, what'd you hit?
100K. Pull over.
100K. 100K. I've seen the screen. I've seen the Stripe accounts for proof, and he is absolutely crushing it. So, guys, no better person I could think of than Ryan. I bet you he's looked at just as many due diligence as I have. And by the way, the reason we want to cover this topic in this video is part of this business, a big part of this business, maybe the most important part of this business is picking the city and niche. If you don't do that correctly, guys, it makes everything more difficult. And Ryan, if you do that correctly, tell them it changes the game.
It's how you map your empire. You start with knowing where you want to go and then use good data to get there.
100%, man. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna dive right in. I'm gonna let Ryan share his screen, and before he does that, though, he's gonna share his screen and show you what we're using for analyzing city and niches. I will tell you though, and I want to say this up front, you do not need any special anything to make money in this business. So don't think that because we're using this specific tool, you have to have it. I will tell you though, this is going to make your life much easier and it's going to speed things up tremendously. When I started, I was literally printing out papers. I had, all of the data that I needed to analyze a city, and I was printing out the physical copies. I had stacks of these things. And then I was like, I thought I was automated. I went and I made a Google Sheet and I would copy it. And so there's evolutions of this thing. It used to take me about 30 minutes to analyze a city and niche. So if you calculate, I've done over 1,000 myself, how much time I've spent. When you see how quickly we're going to be able to analyze a city, you're going to see the power in what we're doing here. So Ryan, why don't you share your screen really quick and tell them what you're using to show the data here to analyze the city and niche.
Yeah, guys, this is Rank and Rent Engine. So this tool is the all-in-one tool for this industry. This is the gold standard for due diligence too. So I had the same problem as Nick. These were taking forever to do due diligence. We want to speed through this. So let's do some live and let's pick a city and niche and let's just do one.
And let me say one thing really quick, Ryan. By the way, there's way more to this than just the due diligence. And then maybe in another video we'll talk more about this tool. But the thing that I like about this is a tool specifically for this industry. It's not for SEO. It can be used for that, but it's not built for SEO. It's not built for SMMA. It is literally built for the rank and rent industry, and it is built by people that have done rank and rent, aka Mr. Ryan Dalton himself. This is something that he built as he was scaling to 100K. So anyway, with that said, man, let's pick a city and niche and let's show everyone how to actually, and let's see if you can. Is it possible to zoom in just a tiny bit to give a little bit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
try to zoom in a tiny bit.
So how's that look?
That looks good. That looks good. Let's do
All
it.
right, so this is the due diligence section, and we're going to pick a city and a niche and just fire off some due diligence. So let's click add location here in the top right corner. Country is United States. Let's do good old Tennessee.
Off Tennessee, by the way.
Pick Nashville. All right, and the niche we're going to do, we're going to add tree service. So tree service as our niche.
Okay.
There it is. Call driven, yes. And our primary keyword, what do you think, Nick? Tree
I think
service?
tree service, just tree service, period. Yep.
Okay. Our secondary keywords, tree trimming,
Tree cutting,
tree cutting,
tree removal,
removal.
tree service company. And then I'd probably say like, is it tree care or tree? You could just do stump removal. Add stump removal. That's fine. Cool. I think that's
All
good.
right, so we're going to do up to 6 core keywords. So, guys, this is our primary keyword. These are 6 core keywords. These are the money making keywords, the ones that have high search volume and We're going to find out what that is here in a second, but the ones
One
that
thing to point out, I won't spend much time on this, but guys, if you are doing due diligence and you're only looking at one keyword, you guys are you're getting irrelevant. You're not getting data that's real. You're not trying to just rank for tree service. So when you're looking at a city and niche, whether you're using Rank or an engine or you're doing it manually, if you're not looking at all the keywords you want to rank for, then you're not actually looking at what it's going to be like to rank in that city and what the competition is like. So make sure you're using 5 to 6 keywords and make sure you've done your homework on what those keywords should be. Don't just randomly come up with words, okay? But that's another topic for another day. So keep going.
All right. Yeah, that's a great point, Nick. So we've got in here a total of 6 keywords with our primary and then up to 5 of our 6 core keywords. Active businesses, lots of them. We can go look at that, right? So there's many that are available. And we know that because we can go to Google and we can type in Nashville tree service and we can see, look at all these guys, right? There's a bunch here in the search engine result pages. And then there's a bunch here in the Google Business 3-pack, right? So click on more businesses, look at all these guys. Lots of tree people. So that's great. That means there's lots of business owners that we can send our tree leads to.
Amazing.
All right, so I'm gonna grab some of these competitor domains. So guys, these are the ones that we want to see how we stack up against. So we got this guy, and we're gonna grab this guy. It's our top 3. An available domain, right? So this is where we go to GoDaddy, and if we don't have a domain yet, we're gonna figure out if one's available, look it up. So maybe it's, Nashville Tree Pros or Guys or
Yeah.
whatever, Nashville Tree Professionals,
Yeah,
something
that
good.
one
Whatever.
should be available.
Yeah, what I'm trying to think of something that's not already used,
For
and someone's
sure.
gonna go to their site or whatever. So low hanging fruit, we're gonna put TBD, go or no go, TBD, we just don't know yet, and then we're gonna add this location. All right, so look
Hold
what's
on, wait,
happened.
wait, wait. It's done, right?
It's done.
That's it. It's done. The whole thing. Now we're gonna talk about it, but the analyzation, we've already crunched the numbers. That's how fast it was. That was like instant, right?
Yeah, due diligence
Unbelievable.
done. Yeah,
Okay,
it
so let's
just gave
break
you
down the data. Sorry to cut you off. I just wanted to make sure everyone understood. Like within you pushing analyze, it was not even a second. It was done.
done. Yeah, instant. So how long have we been on this call? Like 3 minutes? Like
Yeah.
it took
So
60
10,
seconds.
we lied. We said 10, it's less than 5.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can look at this and decide when to go into this market. So Nashville, here in the left corner or left part of the expanded view here is our primary keyword that we put in, that tree service. 1600, phenomenal search volume. Love that. Cost per click's high, right? $16, pretty high cost per click, but pulled that out right away. And then here's all of our secondary keywords. So those 5 that we put in here, tree trimming, tree cutting, tree service company, tree removal, stump removal, we can see their search volume and see their cost per click for each of these keywords, right? So a little pricey, a little on the higher side, but great search volume. And
Yep.
here's our top 3 competitors. So we went and looked at these guys. This guy's got competitor 1, competitor 2, competitor 3. So you can see, for example, how long these guys have been here, right? Domain age, 5 years, 11 months. How many backlinks have they got going? What's their citation flow look like? What's their domain authority, their page authority, their trust flow? Pull that all into these cards so you can quickly make sense of, all right, how hard is it going to be to beat these guys? Nashville's a pretty big market. You got to be able to throw some money at it if you're doing ads. I would not say that it is low hanging fruit. Doesn't necessarily mean you don't go into that market. I mean, there's other factors than your own strategy you got to make a decision on. But we did the due diligence in a minute or two, so we can make a decision, move on, or move forward however we want to.
100%. And I think we should make another video in the future on how to actually like how to interpret the data, right? Like what it means. And by the way, the reason why we're looking at, if you look over at the competitor analysis cards, the reason that we are looking at these certain things is these are the factors that matter with SEO, right? We want to know what the domain age is. That's a huge deal. We want to know the backlinks. There's 6 backlinks on what is this? treegiantstn.net. Okay. This I could tell right now, this competitor 2 is a pretty new website. Domain authority 3, citation flow 9, page authority 13. Not like that guy right there looks like he could be over, you could overtake this person. So anyway, in this video, we just wanted to show you that it is possible to do this in less than 10 minutes. In future videos, we'll maybe talk more about the interpretation of the data. But I would say, just really quick off the bat, for me and my strategy, which is find the easiest deals possible, I'm instantly, when I see $18, $16 per click, $8, I'm out, right? Because for me,
Yeah.
that's usually a good indication that it's going to be competitive. And I've got different factors that I look at. So Ryan, I'm assuming for you too, depending on your strategy, that'd probably be the same, correct?
Yeah, I mean, organically ranking in this market would be incredible. Your phone's going to ring all day long. You can charge
1,800 search
incredible
volume.
money.
That's
But
incredible.
yeah,
But
but if
what's
you're
it going
running
to take?
ads, yeah,
What's it going
running
to take to
ads,
get
no
there?
go.
Exactly. Exactly. So anyway, guys, if you, I guess we should mention this. If you guys want to check out the tool, go to rankingrunengine.com and we'll link it in the description. We'll see you guys on the next video.